Hello! I mentioned that we will make a new fridge, and this is exactly where it's going to be mounted. I have the ingredients where the camera stands right now, the insulation panels and plywood. My friend, the refrigerator engineer, he will take care of the mechanical part, but I'm going to construct inside here where the holding tank of the refrigerator is gonna be. I have to remove some lines here from the gas and from the other refrigerator that is inside here, and then I'm going to start constructing it. Not have to mention that it's something that I've never done before, but this is the fun of it. Converting a previous locker into a refrigeration storage area needs a lot of preparation, and this is what we are doing right now. Hello, Saturday evening, and inside here is constantly 16-17 degrees centigrade. Have finished with the reinforcement of 2 layers of glass and thickened epoxy on the stern tube, and have also made the most of the molds for the insulation part, the panels for the refrigerator. Tomorrow, hopefully all going well, we'll continue with plywood and adding a new tank inside the tank for the refrigerator, and then make it with thickened epoxy so it becomes dry and sealed. And we'll also add layers of glass after the engineer is happy with the preparation I've made for him for the reinforcement of the stern tube, and then 2 difficult projects hopefully will be dealt with. And moving on, the situation here doesn't need any words to be described, but all in all, you have to try to make it, you have to strive to thrive, so keep going and remaining optimistic. Good day today and a good week. Monday today, the 21st of March 2022, equinox day if I'm not mistaken. As you see, the temperature is rising here. We are improving from 4 degrees that it was the last 2 mornings, today 6, and the special heater down there still works to cure the epoxy, the reinforcement. We're doing well. So the plan for the day is to finalize here the application, the fairing and some reinforcement of the epoxy, thickened epoxy with glass, and to prepare for shape and coating as well with epoxy the refrigerator. First, I'm going to install polyurethane foam on the sides between the plank, the plywood and the isolation panel, in order to make it one thing, to secure it, and then I'm gonna cure it. Don't have to mention the cold, but all in all we're making progress, and that can only be good news. It took more than 5 hours to add the thickened epoxy, Now it's drying. It will not be ready before tomorrow morning. The heater is still working on it, and I'm going now to make a primer of polygloss paint, 2 components paint, down where there is bare polyester glass from the old good days, and prepare it for tomorrow for a final coating. Hopefully when this one is ready tomorrow it will be done as well. And yeah, still a lot to do, but we are making progress. Good day from the tropics. Despite the stormy winds that prevail here for 1 week, the temperature when I came 5 minutes ago it was 10 degrees centigrade inside here, and the heater is working hard to bring this higher. We will need it because the epoxy has cured. We will make now the cover with insulation panel and add it on the top, so we have a full ready tank for refrigeration. I have finished yesterday all the priming of the basements and any other area that needed priming. Today, all going well in the evening, we'll do the final coating with polygloss, and underneath all the supporting job that was done in the end of the tail shaft is almost done. I'm waiting the engineer today to come and add the new flange, and then I'm gonna reinforce that even more with more epoxy, thickened epoxy and glass, and then all going well we should be done and dealt with all that. I will leave tomorrow to Paros, take the kids to the island, and should be back next Tuesday. So all going well we should be done with all that quite vast project that has been going on for a long time, and move on with other ones. We still have other things. 1900, just finished the polygloss and the fridge, and also down there the glass is drying. Should be here very early tomorrow morning because I will only have no more than 4 hours until I leave, and it has been really hard. It's raining and outside is less than 10 degrees, 8 or something, but what can you do? Hello again, Tuesday 29th of March, late evening, 6:30, and I'm back after a few days of short break. I had this minor operation yesterday, my teeth, hence the low mood and the voice. Since I came I've been working hard, waiting the carpenter to start tomorrow or any day after some minor little things he has to do. Another carpenter will do the varnish all around here and tech renewal, short of brushing and maintenance. I started today brushing some bronze items that needed refreshment, and from tomorrow I hope that I will be able to work it over. Still the engineer hasn't come to install the engine. I would like to be back in the water the 11th of April and take her to Paros, but I doubt, but I'll try my best. For the time being I will have to give myself a rest and take some painkillers because it ain't that fun, and yeah, tomorrow is a new day. Hello, Wednesday midday. I've made scaffolding all around the vessel, all around the yacht, and now I'm preparing to wash the hull. I have combined the black streaks remover and the rust remover, and we'll brush it and rinse it with water. Then we'll reveal what sort of local repairs we need in the gel coat. Morning. This is April 1st and it's 9:30 in the morning. The wind is rather high outside, it's stormy, but I just managed to repair a little bit some local repairs I'm doing out in the hull. The engineer just left. He has made additional stainless foundations for the engine to sit on. He will finalize that later on today. The shaft, the stern tube, they are ready. The propeller is already installed. So hopefully we are moving towards the end of the installation of the engine, which should be done the next day. It should be a rather vast operation with a built-in crane that will come out from the street and reach the engine on the top of the yacht, and then they're gonna lower it and install it here, and then of course they will make the final alignment of the engine and the installation. The fridge is almost done. Yesterday we made the first trial and it's working fine. Today the AC engineer will come and also retest it, so we're working with that. In theory it's 11 days until we should be in the water. I truly doubt that we will manage to be by then ready, but we will try our best. Time for fun. Should sand the hull underwater and prepare for a final coating of anti-hull. And after having made removal of some old varnish and made some local repair on the surface, we had some cracks. We now start to make maintenance on the boom and also on the tow rail all around the vessel. Today is Sunday, the 3rd of April. The installation of the stainless bases has been done, has been completed, and underneath I ordered a tray as a sort of collecting tank, just in case when you change oil or anything that something might drop, to don't go on the bridge, on the bilge, so it will not go overboard. And this is just installed. We're making slow progress and we're moving. So it is Sunday, the 3rd of April. It's evening, something like 6:30 in the evening, and has been a productive day today. The AC engineer, my friend, came and almost finished the installation of the new refrigerator. It works well, really happy with it. The carpenter came and started taking care of the tow rail and the wilder railings with sanding and varnishing. We'll start the project tomorrow. I managed to make the boom, sand it and varnish it myself, and even did the covers here of the deck, so I'm quite happy. Also the plumber came and we ordered new injection and ball valves to change. I want to have the boat decent, seaworthy, prepared, and make sure that everything works well, in order to don't have headaches in the summertime. It is a lovely sunny day, and supposedly the mobile crane would be here somewhere there out in the street, and already delivering our engine on board. as we're very far from the main street, it was the only one, the longest one in the island that could be able to do that. The mobile crane is out of order more than 2 weeks now off the island in Athens for repairs, and I was just informed that it will be 1 more week. That means that otherwise there is no other option to have the engine on board. It's very heavy and there is nothing else that can approach here. As you can see, it's full of yachts and there is not any possibility to pass. Morning. If I count well, this should be the start of the 9th week that I'm here in Syros, out of which in total I haven't been away more than 12 days, maybe less, and I'm still here, which brings in mind the old good saying, one of my favorite mottos, that no plan survived after the first contact with enemy. We are in the final stage of ending this refurb this season, and I'll have to go tomorrow. I should be away for a week for family reasons, and still we're not done. Maybe with a little bit of good hope, maybe next week would be better and we will be done. Yesterday I realized I had a small crack here and I wanted to repair it. I added glass, putty, all the West System series, and now I will sand it and paint it. I realized yesterday that the balance line on the aft, on the mizzen, was parted. I have to replace it, so I have to go up in the aft mast. Somebody has to hoist me, and also making tidiness and trying to organize things around here because they're in a mess. And tomorrow I'm planning to do the anti-fouling coating as to be ready when the time comes. So yeah, otherwise optimistic as always.